Hi everybody, welcome to America 2.0. I got two videos for you tonight and I was hoping I could upload a third or a fourth, but it doesn't look like I have much to go on due to it being Easter, so at least Easter in America. So let me just go ahead and give you this update. I'm not going to go into this too much, but this is from Dabu 777. I've also seen this as Dabu 007 out of GM Telemedia. Um, what this video here shows, and I'm not even going to play it because we already know what these videos are showing. This one right here is showing aircraft from Pittsburgh to Washington moved down to Texas in that area, and that's what this one shows. So, you know, whether or not you want to say that Jade Helm is in Pittsburgh, it's in Washington, it's in Washington, D.C., you have to understand one form of this being logistics, and what logistics tells you is that they have to move equipment there. So everybody's seeing these helicopters and the Chinooks that are in the sky and everything else. I think I reported about a week back, I saw what looked like a Russian bomber in the air over Michigan. Now, was it related to Jade Helm? I doubt it. Was it related to an air show in the area that I didn't know about? Probably not. Was it some guy that probably had his own for an air show or something? I don't know. But hey, this is what's being seen, you know. So here's this guy's title: Jade Helm military drills from Pittsburgh to Washington. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a list down of states that I know that are actually involved in this now. And this is getting to be pretty big. I almost guarantee you it's all 50 states now, but the very fact that this just shows like the helicopters and stuff being moved around doesn't really support that theory, because you have to move helicopters, you have to move pieces of equipment no matter what it is. And at this point I'm not going to get hyped up and say, oh my god, you know, I'm just going to say, look, it's a training exercise until it isn't. You know, do we know it that it isn't? Well, until it's shown to be not. I can't really go on record for 7 months straight going, oh yeah, it is. Ah. That's not me, and that's not how I work, and that's not what America 2.0 is about. But this is coming from Dabu 777, so pay him homage, pay America 2.0 homage for this information. I'm not even going to bother to even do the video. I know exactly what this is about. But the last video last night I uploaded said that they were in other states. Now we have official record uh, that according to this, it's anywhere from Pittsburgh to Washington. So sorry about that. So this is on the big side. I know these guys are just moving stuff around. You know, most of these guys are weekend warriors that you go, okay, if I do this, I can come home and XYZ and meet the family. Great. So they're trying to even fly ahead of their schedules and everything, and you know, leave the equipment there. Maybe get a plane home for the weekend or before the July exercises start. And you know, the military guys are like, oh well, you can't do that. So I don't know what's going on. But what I've been hearing is once these pilots and stuff get down to their designated locations, they're not being allowed to leave. So if I were you guys, I'd look into that. I'm being told once the troops get to their locations, they're not allowed to leave. I don't know if that's absolutely true or not, but it's definitely something to look into, because I know that was a tactic, and I apologize for using references like World War II. It's probably been a tactic up to Afghanistan and Iraq also, but basically when you get to your holding area, they freeze everything and you're actually detained until you're given orders. And like World War II, the U.S. troops were detained on base until they went to the United Kingdom, so that they could go into Europe and stuff. But that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing these troops and these pilots and this equipment are actually being detained in Texas, in Alabama, in Mississippi, in Georgia, and Florida when these guys finally get there. And that these pilots, these airmen, these Marines, these people under exercise and training orders are not able to leave to go home to see their families and such. So any of you guys on Jade Helm that want to say yay or nay on this, because I'm hearing that they're not able to leave now. And what the heck is coming if their troops can't leave?